raw fruits and veggies.
Favorite veggie? Oh my goodness.
Broccoli is my favorite.
I don't really do vegetables.
Garlic.
I really like peas.
Onion. Asparagus.
Avocado.
Veggies, onions.
We all have our favorites.
I'm gonna go with apples.
Pineapple.
Berries.
Watermelon.
Full of essential nutrients.
Good stuff.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Apples. You know, an apple a day will keep the doctor away.
Nature's medicine, right?
An apple a day may give you diarrhea.
Irritable bowel syndrome, IBS.
Irritable bowel is one of the most common diagnoses that we see here as gastroenterologists.
One of Mother Nature's painful tricks, even on countless people trying to maintain a healthy diet, full of good foods and good eating habits.
In fact, it's next to the common cold, it's the most common reason people miss work.
But how can everything you thought you were doing right
because I'm trying to keep a healthy diet
be ripping your insides out?
You know, your body just can't tolerate it, can't break it down. That's really what it comes down to.
Going to the bathroom often, bloating, cramping.
Man, that must have been miserable. Jackie Roth began wasting away 4 years ago.
When I lost 25 pounds, it was very bad.
The experts have come up with a long list of delicious foods that can trigger trouble.
I love broccoli and Brussels sprouts and cauliflower.
All now on Barbara McEachern's You Know What list.
Yeah, onions are the biggest culprit.
What they all have in common?
It's a highly fermentable sugar that actually can cause abdominal distress.
Well, how about going sugar-free?
You're in for a big surprise.
15 grams, and dietitian Emily Rubin says it could be all downhill from there.
Sugar alcohols causes horrible gas, cramping, and horrible diarrhea. And the small print says excessive consumption may have a laxative effect, exactly what you don't need.
Uncertainty leaving many, like Barbara, afraid to venture far from home or to eat much of anything.
But I eat the same things for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And after 4 years of irritable bowel, I was at the point I would try anything.
She did, but she says antibiotics and other medications barely worked.
My symptoms actually got worse.
What foods are really helping you?
She came to Jefferson University Hospital hoping to stop the pain and drop the meds.
It's called the FODMAP Diet.
What? FODMAP is short for, it's a mouthful.
And what they are actually sugars or carbohydrates that are found in certain foods.
She says foods high in these FODMAPs can really set it off if you're sensitive or otherwise tender-tummied.
Everyone comes in here, I can't eat anything.
It's good to see you again.
First, a doctor will rule out other conditions like Crohn's disease, celiac, reflux, and more.
We frequently test for small intestinal bacterial overgrowth in patients with irritable bowel.
Gastroenterologist Stephanie Molesky does a breath test.
You're gonna blow air into it.
We test the hydrogen levels in their breath.
Real insult to injury if the level is high. Now, while the list of FODMAPs you should avoid is long,
I had a lot of issues.
Emily guides IBS sufferers through a series of substitutes in nutrition and taste.
You can eat lettuce, you can eat carrots, you can eat celery, you can eat some ripe bananas, you can eat a tomato.
She means mushy browning bananas versus yellow ones, fresh tomatoes versus tomato sauce.
I would say the first 2 weeks I didn't feel that great on the diet.
Now, about 4 months into it and better meal and snack planning.
Then you really start to feel better. The first thing for me to go was the bloating.
And she lost weight.
It was all bloating. It was 10 pounds and 3 to 4 inches on my waist size.
She even tried reintroducing some old problem foods. How'd that go?
It didn't go as very well.
Too much too soon for Jackie. Meantime, Barbara out in York, PA, has been following the FODMAP diet to the letter, twice as long.
When I try new foods, I have to wait a day, and then if it doesn't give me the problem, I know that I can eat it.
Even though Barbara's system has calmed down quite a bit with the FODMAP diet, she's already tired of it.
And I would just love to be able to eat all those things that I know I could eat before.